So you don't have to avoid that rampart or the mob spawn from it, because the birds are really slow and they will lose aggro. So we're killing both sets of whatever these are, Kirkin here, because they unlock the head, neck, and leg and feet. So what's good about that for me especially is because my pants have increased movement speed, which will help us decrease the overall time throughout this run. And you can't really see it there. Oh, right there. Yep. So that'll help us move a little bit faster. And I didn't state at the beginning of this video, but to achieve low clear times like this, a cleaving set or magic attack bonus set like Jacquerie +2 or +1's fine, is necessary. And forgot to mention your spell set as well, as you can get magic attack bonus traits through your spell sets as well. So getting your JP job trait bonus at 100 and 1200 JP are pretty nice damage boosts for your cleaving. So sometimes right here I like to do occultation. I don't know how you pronounce it. That's just to avoid spells that may hit me from these mages that are about to spawn right there, because this door will pop up with the dialogue box and you want to click yes as fast as you can. If you get hit with a spell, that's gonna interrupt that, but I like occultation because if they land bind or sleep, then you'll end up wasting time and having to kill those people, which isn't so bad because you can unlock your max HP or max MP bonus, as well as some attribute traits that are locked, but I don't think it's necessary. And I didn't state it at the very beginning when there's the split at the very first room where you unlock all your stuff. basically in Silver Sea Remnants 2, always take a left. When you are able to, always take a left. There's some scenarios where I'll go to the right, but overall, where there's a change in mobs resulting from whichever fork you take, you want to always take the left. The other side is psych flayers, I believe, and they're resistant to magic attacks, so we want war bones right here so that we're able to unlock our body and accessory slots. And one reason I'm not casting any refresh like battery charge is because I have a good refresh set in my idle, so I don't really need it, and it would be a waste of a couple seconds in order for me to cast it, and if I don't need the MP recovery, I'm not going to cast it. And in this section, you want to be very careful when pulling all these mobs if you're doing it like this. If you're not as well geared, you can die really quickly. So having spells set like Dream Flower or Entomb are very helpful in this scenario where you're about to see a bunch of mobs start ending up attacking me. Right now I have occultation, whatever it is, and I'm just going to cast Entomb and then spectral floe to knock them out. And one thing, if y'all don't know why I casted it or how they're not interrupting my charge when they hit me or interrupting my spell cast, is because of the really cool spell Kasharian Verve, I believe it's called. That's what I did at that's the first spell I cast when I entered Salvage. And then right here, before you teleport, cast your spells that require the most NP before you teleport, as you will be revitalized after you teleport. And you can cast the lower ones after or before. I just prefer them after because they don't cost that much MP. So right here's a good time to start casting your defense spells like Barrier, Tusk, and Reactor, or Cocoon, as you will be pulling a lot of mobs at one time. So if you don't have a DT set or you're taking too much damage, I would recommend creating a DT set. My idle set's not too bad. I have a lot of evasion apparently, so they miss a lot. But there's a lot of these spots that can be filled with DT to really decrease the chance of getting hit and killed by these guys. So I cast Mighty Guard right there, as it gives you, I honestly can't remember if it does give you a defense bonus. I'm pretty sure it does, but I'm not entirely certain. But it also gives you a nice regen effect and haste, and I mostly cast it for the haste and regen because you're going to be getting hit by a lot of things right here, and it also helps you cast your spells quicker and kill the final two bosses quicker if you have a nice long duration with your EJP bonuses if you've invested in them. So cool little feature about gear swap is you can input commands. So I've bound one of my function keys to swap spell sets for me. And this is not necessary, but it really does help with killing the final two bosses. If you're wondering why I'm skipping these ramparts right here and what they spawn, I have a very low success rate with cotton coin purses from acroliths, and the chariots hardly drop any Alex at all, so I'd be getting an extra 4 to 6 Alex from there. If I did get lucky, I would get a cotton coin purse, but like I said, I'm very unlucky. And right about now, yeah, the second spell set should have switched, and this is more of a DPS spell set to give me the traits to wipe these bosses out a little bit quicker. And so you always want to kill that boss before you head up to the final floor. If you skip it, you're going to be fighting that boss right there. And there's a very low chance that you'll get a linen coin purse. If you kill that one first and then head to the final floor, then it'll spawn the big bad boss, which is 100% drop on the linen coin purse. About 12 minutes and 45 seconds, if I could type quicker. 12 minutes and 45 seconds to finish the run. I believe I had a stack and 23 Alexandrite before I came, so I got about 27 singles, as well as the linen coin purse, which I kind of save up, and it helps me save on inventory space. But I hope y'all enjoyed. This was kind of a slower run. Most times I can get it between, I guess around 12 minutes is about average. And especially it depends on what gear you unlock at the start. If I unlock my legs or my Schnetic ring at the start, it would have sped up the run a little bit, but not too much. And I know this is redundant, but I don't have enough bald right now to switch off the Schnetic. But I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope it helps y'all out. And if you have any questions, just comment below. Alright, take care. Thank you.